you want to reach Master Ball, or you already have reached Master Ball, but now it's get even harder. So here's my personal top 5 post Master Ball deck to dominate Ranked right now. Don't forget to like, subscribe and turn on notification. Let's get into it. Alright, so before we start, I recorded this on my phone today and I just reached top 1000 post Master Ball after 1 week of the release, and I will show you the 5 base deck to play after you've reached Master Ball. I'm Sagittarian multigaming competitive player, and I'm here to help you to reach Master Ball and to improve your gameplay and reach even more. Alright? So yeah, you can find some of my posts on Discord, Pokémon TCG Pocket Discord, or Pokémon TCG Pocket Discord friends, or even my own Discord, alright? Before, I will show you the 5 base deck to play before you reach Master Ball, the 5 base deck to play until Master Ball. So the last week, from the start of the season, the 5 base deck to play if you want to reach Master Ball, this is the Heavy Leafeon, Flareon, Sylveon deck. This is really strong, my friend, to play to reach Master Ball. Then you will have Guzzlord, because if you face a lot of Darkrai, this deck can be really strong, and it can be strong against electric deck. This is so powerful. This is the deck list. You have also, of course, Suicune to reach Master Ball. This is a great deck, and this is the most famous deck of the moment. You have also Heavy Psy deck with Sylveon Normal, Espeon Normal, Sylveon X, and Espeon X. This is so polyvalent, it's reliable, and you can adapt to all the situation. And finally, because there is a lot of Suicune deck, a lot of Espeon deck before you reach Master Ball, and this one is perfect. Darkrai, Giratina, still great. We play with 2 masks in this version to fight Suicune deck and Espeon deck, alright? So this is my 5 base deck to reach Master Ball. And you have also my Sagi's Pokénote on the Google Sheet. You have the link on the description, and this is the 5 base deck to play to reach Master Ball. You have the meta environment with some of my records, some of my win rate with my decks, and the matchup count. This is the real meta environment. And as you can see here, I faced 92 Suicune deck, 24 Giratina, 23 Arceus, Pichu, 21 Espeon, Sylveon, and we are also other decks that are great: Darkrai, Arceus, Guzzlord, Buzzwole, Raikou, Magnezone, and you have the percentage share, alright? And now, just right now, as you can see here, I just updated my new list, my new top 5 to reach the top 1000 Master Ball, alright? So here we go with my new top 5 post Master Ball to play. And we start with my Sagi Spiromag deck. It's a deck that is really aggressive, and you can beat, for example, Darkrai, Giratina, because you set up really fast and deal ton of damage with Flareon. You can beat easily also Espeon, Sylveon, and you can also beat with a bit difficulty Suicune. So it's a great deck, it's really aggressive. You can deal a ton of damage, 130 damage with Flareon, plus red, plus heavy bag, for a total of 170 damage. So here the deck list, my friend. We play with 2 Flareon Normal, 2 Flareon X, 2 Magby, just 1 Sylveon X for drawing, 4 heavy, of course, 2 heavy bag, 2 Pokeball, 2 Professor's Research, 1 Sabrina, 1 Red White, 1 Guzma. I think these are the best trainers for this deck. So if you like to play a game fast, this deck is for you, because you can win really fast, all those really fast, but you have also a good win rate. So this is pretty okay, right? Number 4, my friend, and this is the one I actually use, is the Sagilord deck. We play with 2 Guzzlord and 1 Celesteela. Why? Because a lot of Suicune. Just because of Suicune, Guzzlord is amazing to beat Suicune. This is, I think, the best deck to beat Suicune. So if you face a lot of Suicune, and if you are tired of Suicune, just play this deck, and it is the deck that I play actually, as I said. I think it's the best deck to beat Suicune, and it can beat also other deck. Even electric deck can be hard, but you can beat electric deck, and you can beat also some Darkrai, Giratina. You have only weakness against grass deck, but there are not a lot of grass deck, maybe some executor actually. So here the core of the beast, my friend: 2 Guzzlord, 1 Celesteela, 1 Potion, 1 Red Card, 1 Repel, 2 Pokeball, 2 Rocky Helmet, 2 Professor's Research, 1 Cyrus, 1 Mask, 2 Pokemon Centel Lady, 1 Red, 2 Lusamine, and 1 Will. So the goal here is pretty simple. You want to stall and remove energy of your opponent with Guzzlord. you play Ripple to gain tempo, because your opponent, if he plays Suicune, he have to retreat to put Suicune on the active position, so you can win one more turn, and you remove your opponent energy with Real to gain tempo again. And the goal here is to have second Guzzlord with Lusamine with 1 energy, because your next turn, if your first Guzzlord dies, you will have 4 energy on your Guzzlord, and you have ton of damage with Rock Helmet also. And we play red because if Suicune don't have Giant Cap, Suicune dies instantly. Alright? We play also with 1 red card and 1 mask and a ton of heal with 1 potion and 2 Pokémon Center Lady, my friend. If you feel comfortable, you can remove 1 Lusamine and add another potion if you prefer, but I prefer 2 Lusamine because it's really important in this deck, so this is the version that I recommend to you. Alright? Now top 3 deck, my friend, this is again Darkrai Giratina, another version. Remove Sabrina and we play with Ripple. Why we play with Ripple? Because if you play Ripple and you will face a lot of Suicune deck, it's 40% of the meta Suicune. You can repel Suicune, you can repel Oricorio, you can repel Giratina, you can repel a lot of Pokemon, and you can also play Red or Guzma in the same turn. This is why it's really great actually repel in the meta. So here the list that I use, and we have also a ton of heal to stall against Suicune and Greninja. 2 Giratina X, 2 Darkrai X, 2 Potion, 1 Repel, 2 Pokeball, 1 Giant Cap, 2 Rock Helmet, 2 Professor's Research, 1 Leaf, 1 Cyrus, 1 Mass, 1 Pokemon Certainty, 1 Red, and 1 Guzma, my friend. So as you can see here, we prefer in this version 2 Potion over 2 Pokemon Certainty and 1 Repel over 1 Mass, because you can play Potion, Repel, and another trainer in the same turn. And number 2, my friend, this one is a beast. You can beat every deck and even Suicune, but Suicune is your only difficulty. You set up really fast, it's really consistent, and you will have a nice setup really often, surprisingly. This is a Sagi Arceus deck, and this is for the moment the deck list that I used. 4 babies Pokemon, 1 Magby, 1 Mantike, and 2 Pichu. You can play 2 Magby or 1 Pichu anyway. They don't have weakness, so play what you prefer. I like Mantike because I have the gold one. 2 Darkrai X. Komala is really important to defeat Oricorio. 2 Arceus, 1 Pokemon Communication, 2 Pokeball, 1 Giant Cap, 2 Professor's Research, 2 Leaf. This is really important also because you will need to retreat to feed your energy with your baby Pokemon on Arceus or on Darkrai. 2 red, this is really important to deal a ton of damage, and 1 mass. Trust me, my friend, this deck is amazing. The goal here, if you can, is to start with baby Pokemon, Arceus on your bench and Darkrai on your bench. You start feeding Arceus and you will deal 150 damage with Arceus plus Darkrai and 170 damage easily with Arceus Darkrai red. We have Komala for Oricorio, so you have to keep that in mind if they play Oricorio. Keep a place safe to put Komala on your bench. 1 Giant Cap, 1 Pokemon's Communication to help you to add the right Pokemon at the right place at the perfect time. I really love this deck, my friend. This is really strong. And finally, it's not a surprise, Suicune is the strongest deck of the meta because it can literally beat everything. The gameplay is so fluid, so consistent. You can't really break with this deck. You will have a lot of drawing with Suicune ability, Legendary Pulse, and this is the version of Phaeton game. This is the number 1 in the ranked actually. He already have 4 or 5,000 points in the ranked. We play with inflatable boat because it reduces the cost of the retreat by 1 energy. It's better finally than an X-Speed because you can do this multiple times in a game. So there is no sense to play X-Speed if you can play inflatable boat. And we play also with Repel because, as I said, we like to switch Pokemon and play with other trainer in the same turn. And of course, it's so strong because this deck can beat absolutely anything, but you can struggle against deck with just 1 or 2 Pokemon, Darkrai, Giratina, double Guzzlord or double Giratina, for example. But it's still winnable. So we play with 2 Froakie, 2 Suicune, 2 Greninja, 1 Giratina, 2 Rare Candy, 1 Repel, 2 Pokeball, 1 Giant Cap, 1 Inflatable Boat, 2 Professor's Research, 2 Irida, 1 Cyrus and 1 Mask. I have another version that I like is with Oricorio, so you can remove 1 Repel or Unfloatable Boat and play with Oricorio to tempo and stall against X deck. Because Oricorio is really strong to tempo against Darkrai Giratina or Guzzlord or double Giratina. It's a really strong option to consider, my friend. Alright? So finally, this is my top 5 deck to play to reach top 1000 in the meta. Actually, once you've reached Master Ball, my friend. And you have to keep in mind that you will face a lot of Suicune deck. This is 40% of the meta. This is just insane. So this is why actually I play the Guzzlord one, because I face too much Suicune and this is really strong against Suicune. Now trainers, which deck will you choose to break the rank later? Let me know in the comments, and if this helped you, smash that like button and subscribe for more meta guides every week. See you next time, trainers.